Well, this is going to be kind of a test drive. Well, it's going to be kind of a test drive of doing mad shitting our podcast that we're going to do together. We just sit and talk to each other and see where we can take it from here. Just something to try it out, see what we can do with it. But this is my brother Russell Allen.
Yep. What's
I'm
going on, man?
Jason McMahon,
Back
and
attack.
tonight we're gonna just mad shit on stuff that we don't care for and things that we do like.
Mad
Earlier
shit.
we were just talking about doing Uber rides.
Fucking
Doing
Ubers.
Uber rides. You had a giant bear with you when you was doing your Uber ride.
Yeah, man. His name's Bootsy. Bootsy
Bootsy
Bear.
Bear. Man, tell me about Bootsy Bear.
Bootsy Bear is a pretty awesome bear, man. Like fucking. My wife hates these stuffed animals. Fucking hates them. And my boy started some baseball, so he was getting all these gifts: a baseball bat, glove, all this kind of stuff. I got him some bases so we could practice, all that kind of cool shit, man. And my daughter's, she's 7 years old. My boy's 8, and she was fucking cool. Like she was really cool about it the entire time. She wasn't asking for stuff or getting jealous that he's getting all this stuff, and she was not, she's not getting any gifts. So I kind of felt
Right.
bad, and I was like, told my wife, I was like, I
But
found
she's
this.
being a good sport about it.
Yeah, she's being awesome. She's for a 7-year old, it's pretty impressive. But so I told my wife, I was like, man, I found this cute teddy bear that I'd like to get Addison because she's been so good lately. And there's a dress that she wanted from Dillard's. I was like, take her to get the dress. I'm going to go get this teddy bear. And I'll take Matthew with me and explain to him that she's getting this teddy bear because of how awesome she's been about this whole situation. So I explained it to Matthew, and we got to go pick up this teddy bear. And when they brought the teddy bear out, I mean, this sumbitch is like 8 feet tall teddy bear, dude.
Dude, it looked, I mean, it looked like it was life size, man. It looked like
Yeah,
something that somebody could hide in.
yeah, it is. Like the feet touch the floor in the back of my truck, and his head rides against the ceiling. Like he is a huge bear, and we named him Bootsy because of our mainly because of our past relationship, which was kind of funny because Jessica recommended the name, and for me and you in the past, Bootsy was like a
Boots.
that was a deal that we always used. And it
Right.
was like, man, that's perfect. I was like, that's the perfect fucking name for the bear, man. So he's fucking Bootsy. Because he was so big. But before she even seen the bear, like, she just thought I was bringing home this little cute teddy bear. And so I picked up the bear, put him in the back seat of the truck, and I snapped a picture of me. And this bear's head is probably 2.5 feet across and about 2 feet tall, just the head of the bear.
Well, when you sent me the initial pictures of it, I was asleep when you sent me the pictures, but when I seen the pictures, I was like, that looks like a pretty big bear. And then I saw on your Facebook with her laying on top of the bear, and I was like, that's a couch.
That's it.
That's
Yeah,
a
dude.
fucking couch.
It's bigger than her twin size bed. Like
It
it's
looks like I wish I could have been there when you bought it from the store because I can clearly see the elderly guy that checks your receipt at the edge of Walmart carrying the feet while you're carrying the top, and it looks like you're carrying a body out of that motherfucker and putting it in the trunk.
yeah. They,
That
they
would have
don't they
been
don't
great to
sell
look
these
at.
bears at Walmart. They don't sell them at Walmart.
Well,
I
I just
actually
use that as an example, man. Where
yeah
did you find it?
as the example. Actually, I found the bear. It was being sold by somebody on Marketplace on Facebook, and so they were selling the bear, and I got the bear for $20. Is all I spent for this bear. And then I took the bear straight to the dry cleaners. It took me forever to find a dry cleaner that would even touch this bear because they're like, oh, it won't fit in our washing machines. Like we can't do a bear that size.
Well, no, nobody could.
But finally, there was a dry cleaner that does like the Chuck E. Cheese costumes and stuff, and they clean up
All the furry
those,
shit.
yeah, all that stuff. So and they were like, yeah, man, we can do it for you. So they did it for me for another $35, which I still think I came out with a steal. $55 on a bear.
My question to you is, man, did you check the bear to make sure that nobody was in there either?
Yeah, as soon as I seen it, it was laying up against a tree, like at a yard sale kind of thing, and this guy had posted it. And when I showed up, they had him sitting there like just hanging out to,
Yeah.
bring people in. They seen this big bear. So the first thing I did was just run up and kick it in the gut.
Kicked in the gut?
Kicked it as like just a good, shin to like kickboxing shin kick, like boom, right in the fucking belly, man.
See, I promise you 110% that had it been me in that suit waiting to kill you as a bear, I would have taken that. But you should have tried to kick the bear in the nuts. Did you kick the bear in the nuts?
No, I didn't have to because the nuts were so tucked under the belly that I had to make sure I followed through hard enough on the belly. If there was somebody, it was it was going to connect.
Oh, it was in a bear suit. That's always underneath my belly. And I wish they were that big.
I was what? Yeah, he had a dicky do. The belly stuck out further than his dicky do.
Yep.
So I just gave him a good boom, and then fucking. I was like, all right, nobody's in there. I'll take it.
Have you checked to see where the bear is currently? I mean, is the bear where you left it?
Yep, he's still hanging out in my truck, man. He's gonna stay there until the weekend's over. I like to use him on Uber rides because
you should probably go ahead and turn around and punch him in the dick again. Make sure.
Yeah, he's a good conversational piece, man. Whenever I do an Uber ride, the people get in, and I'm like, sorry, man, because a lot of times for some reason people get in the back seat, which is kind of weird and uncomfortable. It's like if it's just you and I'm in a fucking 4-door pickup, just jump up front with me, man.
See, I 110% agree with you, man. I've done over 2,500 Uber trips, and when I'm taking a single individual, it's like, why would you get in the back seat? It's like, why are you back there? I mean, I know you don't want to talk, and sometimes people get in the front seat. That's cool.
Yeah, I like.
Now we can converse.
Then you get those people that just jump in the back and then they go straight to like just texting on the phone. Can you still hear me? Because you went really quiet.
Yeah, I can still hear you, but you're not as live as you used to be.
Hey, not that I'm speaking. Yeah. The Xbox.
There you go. Now I can hear you.
I had to turn the controller back on because my Kinect started picking up the sound. But yeah, like I'd prefer people to get in the front seat 100%. Like if it's just them, because then there's more communication between the two of us. So there's people
that get more like a buddy ride
like,
than
it's
like
your buddies.
You're a chauffeur.
Yeah,
you're not driving Miss Daisy. It doesn't make you feel as much like a public servant as it does. You're just giving a friend a ride. And dude, I've talked to some incredible people in all of my Uber trips. I've met incredible people. I've met people driving Uber that I still talk to to this day.
You picked up a celebrity too at one time, didn't you?
I did, man. And it's funny that you put me on the spot because I've been drinking, so I can't tell you her name, but I can tell you that she's been in several Lifetime movies. She was in Tales from the Hood 2. Picked her up in King. Yeah, Tales from the Hood 2. Remember that?
Yep, absolutely.
Her name was Ollie something.
Yeah, she was that cute little blonde, wasn't she?
Yeah, the cute little blonde. And I'll look it up on my Facebook later, but I should have that shit ready available. But this is our first go round, so I didn't have it. But
yeah, you weren't expecting me to just bring that up too out of the blue.
Well, yeah, I mean, absolutely. Out of fucking nowhere. The same way the ride happened. I went to a place in Kingwood when I was waiting to go to work, and I was taking a chick to the airport, and I was like, "Wow, man, this chick right here, she's really pretty," and her mom was talking to her about what she should eat and shouldn't eat, and I was sitting there thinking to myself, "It's like, wow, your mom's a real bitch." Just being honest, I was like, "Wow, she's a real bitch."
Make sure you stay skinny, girl.
yeah, your mom's a real bitch and fucking yeah. Not only is she a real bitch,
don't put on that muffin top now.
You're a fucking grown ass fucking woman, and you know what? You're pretty enough. I'll drag that bitch out by her eyebrows if you want me to. I mean, that's just part of the service I do as an Uber driver. But,
now you're using kickboxing experience with your Uber.
No, man, I really wouldn't have done anything like that out loud. But the truth of the matter is that I was sitting there thinking, I was like, wow, this lady is like, we don't eat shit that's greasy. And I was like, don't eat shit that's greasy. What do you eat? Fucking air and crackers? Or crackers in air? Or do you drink water that's been devaporated? What the fuck? I mean, I don't know, but one thing I do know is with all the fucking luggage that she put into my fucking car, I was like, no, it's a good thing she is that skinny. It really is. Because I
That's
drive a
why your
Ford.
mom tells you to lay off the weight, because you bring your whole apartment when you travel.
I think most of that shit was just her mom, so that way when I got her to the fucking airport, her mom could fucking flip that shit out and give her one more good run through with the fucking X-ray machine, the dope testing, the fucking. The way it ended up, man. Um, I found out that she was a movie star. She wasn't a movie star. She's not anything big that you
Yeah,
could.
not a big name celebrity that you could just
Not a
throw
big
out
name.
like Angelina Jolie or.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing big
Yeah,
like that. But she'd been in several movies, and she was actually going to Kansas to film a movie for Lifetime.
that's awesome.
And it was a movie where where the teacher was married, and she played the student that seduced the teacher.
Oh,
Yeah,
dirty
yeah,
girl.
yeah. And because I don't have cable or Lifetime or any access to it, I just take her word for it. But she is on IMDb. And I was like, well, that's cool, man. I followed her on Facebook. And before she got out, I was like, hey, look, man, I would really appreciate it if I could get a selfie with you. Would you mind if I got a selfie with you? Because it's not every day that the next big thing's in my car.
Right.
So she's like, yeah, we can take a picture. So we did a selfie. And she went on into the airplane. I went on to work. And I just told everybody, I was like, man, this girl that was in these movies that nobody's ever seen was just in my car, but I just Ubered her, and she has potential to get there. And the funniest part about that is I did get a tip. They were like, "Oh, you're gonna get a Hollywood tip." Yeah, she tipped me $1.
Oh no.
As solid as $1, bro. And I don't ask anybody for tips, but I guess that the selfie was my reward.
Oh no.
One fucking solid $1, bro. But she hadn't made it yet, so she wasn't making like Robert Downey Jr. money. But at the same time, I was like, I picked you up from a pretty fancy fucking house. Your mom's a real fucking bitch, and I understand. I'm glad that you gave me the $1.
It's kind of funny that you bring that up though, man, because like while you were talking about it, I just did a little bit of research real fast, and it actually says that Kirsten Dunst and Will Ferrell actually got their start in a Lifetime movie.
Really?
Yeah, it says no April Fool's joke. Like the story, it's like a real thing. There's a whole article about it. So for the listeners out there, like maybe that's something you can look up. So the 1 and 2 is Kirsten Dunst and Will Ferrell. Number 3 is actually Rob Lowe. Number 4 is Kaylee Cuoco from The Big Bang Theory. Number 5 is Reese Witherspoon. 6 is Hilary Swank. 7 is Zac Efron. 8, well, take it back. I guess she's not number 1 because now she's number 8. But number 9 is Marcia Gay Harden. I still have no clue who that is. And then it goes into number 10, more people I don't know. Hayden Penna, I don't even know how to pronounce her last name. Penetrie, I don't know. Number 11 is Kristen Bell. Number 12, Carrie Russell. 13, Kim Basinger, actually.
Dude, Carrie Russell.
14 is Christina Hendricks, and 15 is Christina Ricci or somebody. I don't know who that is either, but
Christina Ricci, dude. That's fucking Wednesday.
Wednesday. From the Addams Family.
Yeah, okay. It's Christina Ricci.
I'll be darned, but that's it's still surprising that Will Ferrell, Kirsten Dunst, Zac Efron, Rob Lowe, people like that, and Callie Cuoco actually started out on something like that on Lifetime movies.
Carrie Russell, that's Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell's daughter.
Carrie Russell. Yeah. Oh, so she's also the sister then, I guess, of what's the other blonde, the hot blonde that looks just like Goldie Hawn?
The one that's dead?
No, she was in My Best Friend's Girl with Dane Cook. She was in Matthew McConaughey's.
Brittany Murphy?
No. damn, what is her name? It would
I know
come to
you're
me any other time. She was in also with 10 Ways to Lose a Lover. What's the name? That's what my mom always calls it. It's actually How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days or
10
something.
days. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about now? Like,
Yeah, I do.
what is her freaking name? She was pretty popular. Kate Hudson. Kate Hudson.
Kate Hudson. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
she
Why
looks
is that
just
so
like
hard?
Goldie Hawn. I don't know. I drew a blank too for some reason. Just because I already heard all these other famous people's names.
Yeah, there's no reason. But that is fucking interesting that fucking so many people got their start on Lifetime movies.
Right? And I would have never thought Will Ferrell. That makes me want to go watch it because he's such a goof.
And I thought he got his start on Saturday Night Live. So yeah, you're right. Like,
Yeah,
I would
that
like to see him in a
exactly.
Lifetime movie. I
Yeah, like,
guarantee you, if he's in a Lifetime movie, he's playing the fucking husband or the boyfriend that's a dickhead. I
it
mean,
says,
that's what Lifetime movies are, right?
it says 1991, the same year. Oh wait, no, hold on. This is Reese Witherspoon. Let me go back.
So you say 1991. It's the same year Cypress Hill dropped their first album. I remember that.
Oh my goodness, I don't even know if I want to say the name of the movie actually.
Go ahead.
If this is still talking about what I'm thinking of, let me make sure. Let me double check my feed here and see if it's going to bring their names up because it says. Hold on. Let me go down. Number
What
one.
does it say?
Okay, here we go.
Tell
Here
me
we go.
what it says.
No, I was reading the wrong thing. Okay, the timing couldn't have been more appropriate or suspicious. On April 1st of 2015. What 2015?
Yeah,
Order.
see, then you're not reading the right shit either.
Oh, apparently not. Secretly, this is a secretly filmed a Lifetime movie. It's called A Deadly Adoption. Would see Farrell. Yeah, would see Farrell and Wig playing a well-to-do couple who open their home to a pregnant young woman with the hopes of adopting her unborn child, and things quickly go awry.
That's one of the girls from the newest Ghostbusters movie.
Really?
Kristen Wiig.
So apparently her and Will Ferrell. So maybe they didn't get their start there, but I guess it's just, nope, yep, you're absolutely right. I'm an idiot. It says 15 celebrities who've starred in Lifetime movies. So Google didn't even get my shit right. Sorry for wasting your time, listeners.
No, at least they know where we're coming from.
At least now you got it. Just do your own research. Don't trust my research skills.
Hey, we didn't come here to fucking.
We didn't come here to research
fucking
stuff.
put people on facts. Yeah, we didn't come here to put people on facts. We came here just to be stupid and fucking talk about stuff.
But anyway, it was a good conversation while it lasted. But now I feel like a complete moron.
And on our next segment, we're gonna do 10 actors who weren't in the Avengers. I don't even know any. I think everybody's there at one point or not.
Or at least a Marvel movie. Like,
well, Schwarzenegger for starters.
Yeah, no, there's a lot, but he's getting pretty old. He was in a DC film though, Batman, so he was still in a comic character movie.
That's true, though. That's true. You're absolutely right. And Terminator was a dark horse, so we have that too, man.
But even as bad of a flop as Batman Forever wasn't it Forever where he was Mr. Freeze, Dr.
Yeah.
Freeze? But even as bad of a flop that was, Schwarzenegger still played an awesome role. Like I've never seen really him do a completely bad job at anything.
I completely agree, dude. Some of my favorite fucking scenes in any movie time history is when he did Hercules in New York. They did the audio dub over version. So that way people couldn't hear how he couldn't speak English. And then they had him redo it later. And he gets into a fight in Central Park, New York with the
Wasn't that like one of his very first movies?
It was one of his first movies, dude.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was like one of his very first movies.
He gets into a rumble with a fucking guy in a bear suit. And it's perfect. Because there's no way in fucking hell that you can't tell it's a fucking bear suit. I've seen a lot of fucking bear suits in my day, man. One of them is and Hercules in New York that fights Schwarzenegger. I think I've seen so many bear suits in my day just because I live a fucking strange life.
Well, just so you know,
And
the bear in the back of my truck is not a suit. It
I
could
bet,
be a suit.
dude, have you thought about climbing in that bitch and mailing yourself to Houston?
I have thought, well, not mailing myself anywhere, but I've definitely definitely thought about climbing in it a couple times, or at least getting somebody that could.
Dude, how epic would it be to get into that bear suit and to go and find the biggest junkie you could find and to convince that junkie that you're his imagination?
Well, if it was possible to actually get in the suit, that's the only problems with the stitching. So you'd pretty much just have to cut it open and like wrap it around you, so you wouldn't actually be in the suit. But it would be cool to get somebody in the back seat and like cut that bear open and let them sit inside of it so they could move the arms and the head and stuff. Like, so when people sat down, there's just while you're Ubering, and then all of a sudden the bear is just like boom, like reaches around, puts his arm around them or some shit, you know?
Dude, that would be funny, but I mean, it's like the same way you wear human skin. You gotta cut it off and then put it on and then just wear it and see how it goes. If you get some screams, you get some screams. If you don't, you don't. In your case, with the big bear, with it putting its arm around, you could do that with demon possession. But probably the best thing you could possibly do with that bear, dude, is to find a way to crawl inside that shit. Go and find a bum on the side of the street and convince him that you're
just his imaginary friend.
Yes. Completely ignore any fucking body else. Have somebody with a sign down the road that's like, the bear is pretend.
Invisible. Yeah, don't pay attention. Don't pretend the bear is not there.
Just follow a motherfucker around for an hour or so and see how it goes. You know, you might score some crystal meth out of it.
Oh, fuck all that. If I wanted to score crystal meth, I could just pull back memories from my teenage years and pull you aside, and we'll just go make some.
That's not incriminating, but you're absolutely right.
We're a little too old for that shit nowadays, man. And anybody that's listening that's on it, we know exactly where you are right now.
If you could convince a bum that you were his imaginary friend, how epic would it be to fucking tell that story? I mean, just being honest, if you could convince the guy that you're his imaginary friend, you could probably talk him into doing a lot more than that. Be like, hey, I'm your best friend, Bootsy Bear. Watch as I headbutt concrete cinder blocks.
No. Now you're just picking on bums, man. That's not cool.
I'm not picking on bums. If they're stupid enough to believe that you in a bear suit headbutting cinder blocks is something that's straight up fucking legit, then
I don't know, man. I don't know if I can call them all stupid, because they were smart enough to figure out how to live and still be happy with absolutely nothing. Because most bums that I see have a good smile on their face and a great attitude. There's actually one here in Amarillo, Texas, that he just gets on the side of the street, man, and he's got this little flipping sign that just says, "Smile, Jesus loves you," and he just fucking hangs out and just spins it. And he's like old as shit. I don't even know how he's still standing, especially when it gets hot outside. But he does it like all day long. He made the news.
When you came down to Houston, and there was the guy that had the sign that said,
"Oh no, that was the worst bum I've ever seen in my life."
Yes. You remember that?
Yes, I wanted to tip him just for his bad attitude. That dude.
Just for his bad attitude, man. What did the sign say?
It said, "Go fuck yourself." Like, that was all the sign said.
Standing on the side of the street.
He didn't even have nothing up, like begging for money or anything. Like, he was just like, "Yeah, go go fuck yourself, like to everybody
Go
that drove by.
fuck.
There
Yeah,
was no
dude.
there was no backward side of the sign that was like tip me, and then if you didn't, he flipped it over. It was just straight up like he didn't want shit from no one.
It straight up said, "Go fuck yourself, man."
He was the coolest bum I ever seen. Oh, didn't we give him a loaf of bread or something because he were driving that bread delivery truck?
No, we gave the loaf of bread to the guy who held the sign that said Diet Coke and cheeseburger. And if you tried to give him anything that wasn't Diet Coke,
that's
and
right.
He had
That's
a fucking
right.
shitty attitude about it.
Because we drove past that. We were in the wrong lane to stop and give that guy anything. We were in that right hand lane, and that dude was over on the left hand side, so we couldn't get to him. But it was like, damn, we should have gave that dude something like.
Yeah, and remember, we gave him a
'Cause it
Dr.
was so
Pepper,
funny.
and he was upset about it. We gave him a Dr. Pepper that next morning. We gave it to him,
Yeah.
we were like, here, man. And he was like, Diet Coke and cheeseburger. You were like, damn, specifics?
Watching your figure, are we?
Yeah.
Oh,
man,
if I was
maybe-
you, I'd be glad to get anything, motherfucker. Like you already weigh like 100 pounds.
Man, his beard weighed 100 pounds. The rest of him was probably 5%.
Didn't know where his beard fucking ended compared to his chest and his back hairs.
And one of the fucking greatest parts about it is he would straight up not take the Dr. Pepper.
At all.
He would say Diet Coke.
He just said no.
Cheeseburger.
Like, it's like, well, fuck you then. Like,
Yeah, right. It's like I didn't
fucking
want to
dick.
jump out of the fucking truck and grab a guy and shake him like a baby and be like, "You don't get to make fucking demands.
Yeah,
You don't
what
get
the
to
hell?
make fucking
Who the
demands."
hell are you, guy?
Fuck is issue, man? I'm bringing you a soda, man. This is getting me into heaven. This is my fucking get out of jail free card, and you're fucking it up by fucking disrespecting my Dr. Pepper, asking me for a fucking Diet Coke and a cheeseburger when you know that the only two things in the universe that you're entitled to is taxes and fucking death, and you don't have any fucking taxes. You don't have a fucking job, and you're not paying taxes on your fucking Diet Coke and your cheeseburgers that anybody that's around here fucking brings your stupid fucking smelly ass. So you're gonna take the goddamn Dr. Pepper and you're gonna fucking love it. Somewhere he's dead, dude. Probably.
Well, by now, yeah, that was like back in 2006.
Dude, what if they stop making Diet Coke? What's he gonna drink then?
I don't know. What am I gonna drink then? Besides Bud Light, I'll be on a strict Bud Light diet after that. Be like, oh fuck, just beer for me, I guess, since there's no such thing as Diet Coke anymore.
And dude, the next thing you do is you're gonna fucking drink all that shit, and you're gonna be like, "Hey Jay, way to go, asshole! You canceled Diet Coke. Now you have to talk to me while I drink Bud Light." Like, oh shit! I guess I have to go get Keystone Light. Why Keystone Light? Because Keystone Light is better than no beer at all.
Damn right. Agreed.
I call that shit house note beer. You drink that when you're fucking broke.
You can drink that no matter what. Shit, you can hang out beside the fucking. You can hang outside the store long enough, dress like a bum. Somebody's gonna stop and give you a Keystone. Like, hey, it looks like you need this 12-pack, bro. I'm gonna just go. Let me run in here and grab me another one. $5.
Dude, if I put the bum outside on the fucking street next to a fucking gas station, and I was like, "Hey, I'm not gonna lie, I just want a beer," and they fucking show up and they give me a Budweiser, I'd be pretty picky, like Diet Coke, motherfucker.
I'd probably shake it up, dude, and then just open it and launch it somewhere.
Like, bro, you could have got me a 6-pack of 16-ounce Keystones, but you got this bullshit, dude. What am I going to do with a 24-ounce of Budweiser? I'm not going to do anything.
I didn't ask for fucking quality, man. I asked for quantity.
Yeah, dude.
What the fuck?
What the fuck is your problem?
I can't even get a buzz off of this shit, you piece of shit.
What the fuck is your problem, Moneybags? This is just going to make me want to beg for the next fucking beer. Well, you could have just got a 6-pack of Keystone, 16 ounces, and I could have drank all that shit.
I would have went upon my motherfucking way for the rest of the day and just been happy-go-lucky.
Sir, can I get one of those cigarettes? Marlboro Reds. What the fuck's wrong with you, dude? I don't even smoke Marlboro Reds, dude. What the fuck? I don't even smoke this shit. How dare you? When I ask you to bum a smoke, you offer me Cool Blues. You know what I smoke.
take your take your ass back in there and get me some rolling papers and one of them bags of tobacco.
I hope that the sunlight on your fucking leather seats of your muzzle body on your fucking ass while you're up there sitting there drinking your 6 packs of Bud Lights. Well, all I need is a Keystone 16 ounces. I hope that when you go home to fucking Camelot, you're not crowned king and find the goddamn lady in the river with the goddamn sword to hand you the fucking kingdom of England, so that way you and your fucking wizard friends can go and stop all the fucking Muslims in the Crusades and do shit that's historical and valuable and all that. Well, all I want right now is a fucking Cool Blue cigarette. The fuck?
Maybe you should just light your Cool Blue cigarette. You sound a little hostile over there. There you go. Yeah. Take your drag. You're not the guy. You're not the guy right now.
I'm just saying, if I was a bum and I was fucking out there, like, hey man, I need a fucking Diet Coke and a fucking cheeseburger, then probably the best thing I can ask for next is the specifics on my cigarettes I bum. But be aware that this is on a hypothetical situation that they stopped making Diet Cokes in the first place.
Hold a sign up. Hey, man, I'm trying to make it to Amarillo from Houston. If you're not in a Mercedes, don't bother stopping. Like, what the fuck?
I'm fucking single and fabulous, and if your cock don't outweigh mine by 9 pounds, then I don't even fucking want you in my butt.
Wait, what?
I think that
No, I'm just
gonna go over good, man. We can keep them entertained until they get to this point. They'll understand that there is no holds barred. What do you call? Have you seen Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse?
Which one is that?
It's the cartoon. Let
The
me put it to you like
yes.
this.
No, we did watch it. We did. And I fell asleep after the first 15 minutes, but that's...
What would you call a black Spider-Man? Would he be black Spider-Man, or would it be... Could you not call him Black Spider-Man if he was Black Spider-Man in a black suit?
I don't know. I'd probably call him the new Captain America. Because it's like, just hang in there, bro, because there you can level up. You get it. Look, it's been done. Like, just
we won't tell anybody the Falcon that we all saw you get your ass greased by Ant-Man. We won't tell anybody that in Ant-Man 1 you got your ass beat. You had a hard time fighting against fucking Bucky. And you also had a great deal of a time fighting against Spider-Man. And you only escaped fucking War Machine because there was a rocket fired. Let's be honest, dude. The fact that you got promoted to Captain America is a pretty fucking big deal, and I think that it doesn't have to do with credentials as much as it does affirmative action.
Exactly. And it's like, you're just going to pass off the shield to some original guy and just be like, here you go. Hey, you're black. They could use a good black Captain America these days.
I don't understand why they can't just...
and I'm not to be racist or anything, but the guy...
I'm just saying, like, in
Captain
the comics...
America, Captain America was a super soldier. He was a super soldier. Like, they made this guy to be a fucking super soldier, and then he just passes the shield off to just... Who? Who the fuck is this guy?
Bucky's standing over there like, man, I've been to Wakanda.
Yeah, like, what the fuck?
For fucking over 100 years.
Like, I almost whooped your ass once, right? Like, I'm a hell of a fight. Like, you couldn't have just gave it to me?
Bucky's like, dude, they made your second movie after me.
Yeah,
The Winter Soldier.
the Winter
And-
fucking Soldier, you son of a bitch.
And Falcon, don't you think for a goddamn second I wasn't going to beat your fucking ass had Spider-Man not showed up? Because Spider-Man saved that motherfucker's ass.
Yeah, that shit's just ridiculous, man. I hate the way they fuck it, and it pisses me off because they do this after Stan Lee passes. Like now they're just gonna be like, you know what?
No. They did this shit in the comics.
It was written before.
That's why I stopped buying Marvel comic books.
Yeah, oh, that's right. That's right. It was.
That's why I started buying them. They made Thor a woman. They made Wolverine dead. They made him.
Yeah, I remember when they started. Yes.
They made Green Lantern gay. They fucking.
Yeah.
They made the Falcon. It's like if there was such a fucking market for Falcon comic books, just leave them as the Falcon. Why could we not have Captain America and the Falcon? Why do they have to be one? Why do you have to get rid of mine? And I don't give a fuck if anybody says it's racist or it's not. The truth is, man, it's content, man. Just the Falcon. I would be same pissed if they tried to make the Punisher Captain America. It's like, no, he is not fucking Captain America.
No, hell no. You can't. Yeah, you can't fucking do that, dude. Like
you can't make the Punisher Captain America.
You can't make Wolverine Captain America. You can't fucking just
Daredevil Captain America.
You can't just take a whole nother fucking different person and be like, hey, you are now this guy.
Right. That'd be like Professor X, you from now moving forward, you're going to be MODOK.
Yeah, like, what the wait, hold on. What the fuck? No. You just can't do it. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. I was expecting a way better fucking ending to Endgame. Like, I understand. Like, I asked my buddy Josh, and I was like, man, I have not seen the movie yet. What are your feelings? And he just said, man, it's bittersweet. It's like, okay, well, now I feel like you told me too much. So I was like, fuck, now I don't know if I want to watch it, because now I don't know how to feel. Like, he said it's bittersweet, so we watched the fucking thing. And it was like, yeah, it had a fucking sweet ending and shit, which... Of course, Robert Downey Jr. already said it was going to be his last fucking movie. He was done being fucking Iron Man. So it was like, well,
so did Chris Evans.
So it was like, all right, so you already kind of gave up the ending because you guys are going to be done. But it's the same shit with Justice League. Like, you see who's going to replace fucking Ben Affleck, like, as Batman?
Come on, man. Dude.
Did you see that?
Robert Pattinson, dude.
Twilight Batman. Now we got Twilight fucking Batman.
You know what my major bitch about that is? I don't give a fuck. Man, people are saying you didn't want Heath Ledger as the Joker, and you did a great Joker. Cool.
He was the best fucking Joker. That dude was an amazing Joker.
He was. And people bitched that he was going to be the Joker, comparing him to Jack Nicholson. I get it.
I understand
Robert Pattinson might do a great Batman, but here's my problem. Batman's 6'3" plus. Robert Pattinson, 6'1". Okay, almost on the height side, but that dude is 100 pounds, dripping wet, holding a sack of potatoes.
Yeah,
Batman's a big, beefed up motherfucker, dude. Batman is like Drax.
And Affleck worked his ass off to get to a good size to play fucking Batman. Like, he beefed himself up, dude. Like,
he was ripped like a motherfucker, right?
It was like, holy shit, Affleck, motherfucker! Like, you've been working out like a motherfucker to play this part.
Dude, you look at
Michael Keaton, you're gonna give it to this little bitty ass motherfucker over here? Like, what the fuck?
You look at Michael Keaton as Batman. When he opened up that hatch and his arm was smaller than his wrist, it was like, that dude's fucking just a dude in a suit playing a role, man. That's not even Batman. He ain't buff.
No, but it was the very first Batman that had come out, like, as a movie. So it was a pretty awesome fucking role that he played, because he was supposed to be just this normal rich dude in his suit and played with his toys, with his money. And he did an awesome. And Keaton can be anybody. You've seen him be Birdman. You've seen him be Beetlejuice. Like, Keaton is just a badass motherfucker all around when it comes to acting skills.
And the Vulture.
And the Vulture, like, the dude is a fucking sick motherfucker when it comes to playing some roles, man. He's one of the best actors in Hollywood, hands down.
I agree, man. I agree.
So I have to give the attitude and the just the character that he played, without trying to size up body types and shit, but just the fucking role that he played, being Michael Keaton, it was like, man, that was badass for him to fucking pull that shit off as well as he did. And
Bro, I'm
Nicholson
pretty
was definitely was a badass fucking Joker, like, because he's got that fucking crazy smile that nobody else in the world can fucking mimic, because it's
Look,
Nicholson.
dude, Jack Nicholson is crazy.
Exactly. The
He is
motherfucker
fucking
is
crazy.
nuts. He's got the voice, he's got the character, he's just fucking crazy, and everything that he stars in is insane. He does a fucking badass role in all of that shit too, hands down. But Heath Ledger, the shit that he went through to become the Joker, like, he scared people on the set even, like, just to talk to him behind the scenes. People didn't want to talk to him because he would not come out of character, and it started to freak the other fucking actors and shit out. And that scene where he had what was his name? Who played the Batman? What was that motherfucker's
Christian
name?
Bale.
Christian Bale. Like, that scene where he was being interrogated, it was an actual real fight. Like, he made Christian Bale actually hit him. So when you watch the movie, like, that was for real. That was a for real scene, and he made Christian Bale actually beat the shit out of him, dude. During that scene, he was so big into character, he wanted it to be as real as possible.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Look it up. I swear to you. Look it up, man. I did the research on that shit too, but check it out. I swear, man. That's what happened, and people were fucking freaked out by it because Christian Bale didn't want to do it. And he just kept telling him, no, I don't care, man. You just fucking hit me as hard as you can. Like, fucking hit me for real. I want this to be as real as fucking possible. Like, Heath Ledger was fucking getting into it, dude. He was losing his mind, and he wanted it to be the best role that he ever played in his life. And he wanted to be as real and sincere. And the whole fucking scene, that whole scene was fucking real. Check it out. I hope you're looking it up while I'm sitting here running my mouth. That
No,
way
I
you've got
can't
some
because
feedback.
I'm shooting the podcast on my cell phone.
Oh, I got you.
I can't Google shit. That's on you.
Got you. Let me do that while you give me some thoughts about it.
Well, the way that I feel about it is that Michael Keaton, yeah, you're absolutely right. He, buff or not, the motherfucker's face alone would back a motherfucker out of a fight just because that dude is,
he just
good.
looks
He's
spooky.
cold-blooded. Yeah, he just looks like he would fucking eat you if you did go unconscious. He does. Jack Nicholson was great. But see, my whole point with Robert Pattinson is when they say that you didn't want Heath Ledger as the Joker and he did the best Joker, how do you know Robert Pattinson won't be the best Batman? And my whole sell point is that
playing a vampire doesn't make you Batman.
Well, and he's just too small. He's too fucking small to play the Batman.
Even the vampire he played was fucking girly as shit, and that's like the only role that he was actually known for that he's ever played, where he
did
was
Water
popular.
for Elephants.
Well, yeah, he did. Yeah, he did that too. But yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
whatever, man. Yeah, okay, man.
I'm in movies. What movie you in? I'm in Water for Elephants. Ooh. Ooh. Well, now he gets to be like I was the Batman.
Heath Ledger tragically lost at the age of 28. I have to remember for one of his final performances, his turn as the Joker, writer, the Dark Knight, whatever, for the role making the most. We've yet to see a villain like him since, likely because nobody's been able to take the characters serious without losing their original spirit. Performance also benefited, blah, 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 blah.
Getting into cross references, man. What do you think about Joaquin?
No,
Phoenix?
I'm trying to find the whole thing about it. I'm trying to find the original.
I was just saying, don't read it verbatim because then we're stealing.
Yeah, well, blah, 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 blah. That's why I use a lot of blahs.
What do you think about
do your
Joaquin
research,
Phoenix
people. People, do your research, people, because that was a real scene right there, and everything that I've researched, it was fucking for real, and they have multiple videos that you can look up as well. Do your own research, because I don't know.
What do you think of Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker?
Is that the same dude that did the Suicide Squad?
No, that's Jared Leto. Have you seen the previews for
The Joker
the movie
itself?
that's
No,
just the Joker?
no,
Yeah, and
no. I haven't.
Joaquin Phoenix, the guy who played
I have.
Johnny Cash.
I have. No, oh, that's gonna be sick.
You think so?
I think so, because
Have you
that
seen the
dude,
trailer?
that dude made a. No, I'm not, and I'm not trying to. I'm gonna wait till theaters. But that dude is he the way he fucking his acting is insane. For the way he pulled off Johnny Cash, um, and he looked fucking mean as shit when he played Johnny Cash. Like I'm excited to see that dude as the Joker.
Just
Like
Google the
honestly,
picture. Google the picture of
no,
what he looks like
no,
as the Joker.
nope, no. I'm gonna be surprised because
No,
like
you're
I
gonna
didn't
see it.
expect it's just no, it's the same way as when Heath Ledger played the Joker. Man, I had no clue. I went into it blind. I was like, The Dark Knight. I'm gonna fucking check this out. Heath Ledger, it's got to be badass. And when I checked it out, it was like, holy shit, this dude is. I didn't even think it was. It was hard to even tell it was Heath Ledger. Like the dude was so fucking demented, and I was used to seeing him in like 10 Things I Hate About You, Little Pretty Australian Boy, these different fucking movies. And then he fucking pulls that shit off, and it was like, holy fuck, that dude's got skills.
Dude, I didn't even see the movie in theaters. The first time I seen it was on a 70-inch TV on Blu-ray.
I didn't
And
see it
as soon as you put the Blu-ray in, it started. There were no previews, no menu. It just started with the bank heist. That shit was dope, dude.
It was bad as fuck. That was a fucking wicked beginning.
That shit was dope.
Yes, as soon as it kicked, because I was the same as you, man. I didn't see it. I didn't watch it in theaters. I didn't see previews, nothing. And I just popped it in and was like, let's check this shit out. Let's see what we got. And it was just fucking holy shit. Like, it gave me chills after the first scene.
It's like, dude, we didn't even come here to see the second time. We didn't even come here to see Batman. We came here to watch that fucking Joker shit again.
We came here to see the Joker, dude, because that dude fucking killed it.
Bro, Bane was great in fucking The Dark Knight Rises. He was better than Venom.
No, we're not gonna have this argument.
Oh, we're gonna have it.
Nope.
Yes,
we're not gonna argue over Venom. Not gonna argue over Venom.
Well, we're eventually gonna have to because it's good stuff.
We've had argument over Venom.
Oh, we've had arguments over a lot of stuff. Where are you going?
I'm going to piss. I can still hear you. You can still hear me. I drink a lot of beer.
Sure
I need to take a leak.
The feed's not. I'm just trying to make sure the feed's not interrupted.
No, not at all.
By your weak woman bladder.
Weak woman bladder. You peed like fucking 20 times during a couple of basketball games on the Xbox. I go pee once to break the seal, and now I'm weak woman.
Nah, dude. I haven't peed since we've been on the podcast. That's you, bro. That's you right now. We're either listening to me pour my next beer or you taking a piss, one or the other. And I just farted pretty good too.
Pour the beer. Like, come on, man.
Pour the beer. That's what I did. I'm even smoking weed on here. Probably gonna get fired.
That wasn't even me peeing. That was the sound of your Keystone hitting your cup. It's that weak.
Keystone hitting the cup. I got my hands where everybody can see them.
It just sounded like pee. Let's see. Oh, I didn't know we were being video podcast. I thought it was just thing.
No, we're doing video until I figure out how to do it differently. Yeah, I've got 48 minutes, almost 49 minutes of us on video recording right now.
Oh, well, don't pay any attention to that scene where I scratched my nuts for an hour. Like, oh, well, couldn't have been an hour because that.
Until I figure out how to do it correctly, this is a test run, man.
Hey, no, that's fine. Fucking use it because I think it's been an absolutely good run.
I think it has been too, and that's why
we got good chemistry together, especially like if we were talk radio or something, like just the way we back and forth with each other in our whole conversation. Either way, if the people don't like it, some people are gonna like it, some people aren't. We're not here to please everybody. Go fuck yourself, most of you, but that don't like us. But the people that do, Hey.
You can go fuck off too.
Yeah. All right, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him on that one.
Nah, man. You know how people can be, man.
Unless you get in with that kind of character, which I do. Hey, you gotta love this guy with the crazy mohawk. He's fucking awesome.
And you
He's been
see,
he's actually been my best friend for about 25, 20, 30.
I mean,
Fuck, how old am I, man? God damn, we've been best friends for about 26 years now.
yeah, absolutely, man.
26 years we've been best friends, man. That's a long time to fucking keep up and put up with one fucking person's bullshit.
Well, and it makes me frustrated as fuck when the kids are like, man, you know what? My friends, my friends, my friends. And it's like, none of them are going to be around when you're in your age of giving a shit
Yeah.
about it. No.
Yeah, they're like, who gives a shit? Don't listen to your friends. Your friends ain't going to be there when this happens and when that happens and blah, 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 blah. But, and most of them were not, man. I give you that. Most of them were not. But everybody, I think, has that best friend that fucking hangs out for fucking the rest of your life because they're not your friend anymore. They're your brother. They're family.
Well,
And that's
see,
what this guy is to me. And
like we got Facebook, and Facebook keeps us in touch with people that we haven't talked to in years. But
right.
but you and
But
I,
it's nothing like me and you fucking keep up with each other because we talk on the phone like every other fucking day almost, or even if it's for 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there, like we at least speak to each other a couple times a
even
week.
if we're mad as fuck at each other,
We've had a lot of those people, so don't think your friends aren't gonna fucking piss you off because
a
boy
lot
they
of
would.
a lot of those. We've had a lot of those. Like right now, I'm not happy that you made me beat Larry Bird, and Larry Bird didn't even play all that good.
You were the one playing him though, so you
Well,
didn't
it's not my
play
fault,
that good.
dude. You kept
See,
stealing the ball from me, and I'm your teammate. I would pass you the ball, you wouldn't even catch it.
here he comes. Here he comes with the excuses for being the first loser on the team.
First loser on the team. I'm the only one who saw 1-3 out of every 10 attempts.
10 out of 10. Like, that's what I was about to say. I made a 3-pointer, man. Come
I
on,
made
put me
a
in,
three. I
coach.
made
Put
a
me in, coach.
3-pointer. Like in 6 games, man. Out of 6 games, I'm the only one who landed the only 3-pointer. I mean,
I know we jump from topic to topic, people, but that's just that's kind of how we do. One conversation leads to another, leads to another, leads to another. And we're never on track with anything. We don't write anything down, nothing scripted. We just kind of just go with conversation, like whatever.
and that's why it's called that shit. Because most of the stuff we talk about, we're shitting on it.
Yep. Yeah, we just like to bash shit, and especially shit we don't agree with. There are some things we'll talk good on, and we'll figure those out maybe for.
I think we did a lot of lifting. We were talking great about Michael Keaton and
Oh yeah,
Joker.
yeah. Oh, that's true. That's true. So we did have some good uplifts for fucking good old famous people that made one hell of a fucking change in the movie industry.
We did do some uplifting.
Movies is going to be one of the biggest things we probably do talk about, just so
Movies,
everybody knows. Movies,
comics,
games.
Nothing political, hardly ever.
Yeah, no, we don't do political very much.
And
so if you're looking for a political podcast, well, yeah, go fuck yourself right now. But if you're not, if you don't love Trump, then go fuck yourself. So
there's no race.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
kidding. There's no race, creed, or color safe.
No.
On the podcast.
No. And the only reason that that we're definitely and I speak for the both of us on this, as we have family members that are of all fucking different colors and races. And actually, Jason here, he's got 2 daughters that are mixed, and we don't give a shit like what color anybody is. We're not racist whatsoever.
I got 2 daughters.
We will give every race.
Black,
yep.
And I've got a daughter and a son that are half Mexican.
I've got a lot of black cousins, and if you'd have been at my wedding, they'd have been like, "What?"
If I'd have been at your wedding,
Oh, don't get him started on that, y'all, because he didn't show up, being the best man and the preacher to Mario's.
Yeah. Tune in to next week's episode for that.
Won't say preacher, but the ordained minister that was. I even paid for his certification again that he didn't
Yeah,
get.
he did pay the whole $25.
I did. I would have flown you out here even. But anyway, let's not bring up old shit.
Oh man, before this podcast has its toll, old shit's gonna come up.
Old shit's gonna come up, and there's gonna be times you're gonna hear me and him bash on each other probably for a good while. So if you enjoyed what you heard, if you liked it, keep listening, and if you didn't, go fuck yourself. And just if you like our personalities, we do like to rip on each other just as much as we rip on every fucking thing else. So there's gonna be times you never know what the fuck you're gonna hear over here. So.
And if you made it this far, we appreciate the fuck out of it. And we're going to keep doing what we do. If you made it this far, just know that we love you and we'll do the best we can for you.
And if you got any,
got it, see what I can do.
If y'all got some requests, feel free to message, blog, whatever the fuck. So then we'll talk about whatever. Yeah, comment. We'll talk about whatever you want us to. So. Let us know.
For now, this is Russell and Jason
signing off.
That's shit. All right, I stopped recording. Now let me see what I can do right quick. If I can put this on the fucking, and I'm probably gonna get fired because my stupid ass was hitting the weed while we were doing it.
You get fired? No, because there's no telling if it's weed or not.
That's true.
They can't prove that it's weed just because you look like you're smoking weed. And they don't know if you live in California and you've got grays in your beards. You could need it for your cataracts. I think it went pretty good, man.
Yeah, if I can figure out how to do it, dude.
I was just talking like if we were on a radio show or something. You know what I mean?
Dude, your voice is fucking perfect for it, too. That ain't no bullshit.